This could be easy.
I'll smash you!
Sonic thrust!
Eat this! You're done!
Elusive deity!
Here I go.
Stand on the side me!
It's a duel of the arts.
I shall ensure you
Not
survive.
today.
Watch this! Exploit the enemy's weakness.
You shouldn't have
The
messed
enemy
with me!
wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that. Don't mind if I do.
I'll finish you here and
Can't
now!
get out of this!
Take this! First strike!
Stop! It's charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'm on it! You're done! Watch this! Swallow dance!
Thanks so much. Raging
I'm sorry to
Cascade.
be bothered.
We've all got enough on our hands.
Yes, ma'am.
Sleep now.
There you are! Swallow
Fire
dance!
away.
Watch this!
Its armor's too strong.
Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest.
Raging Cascade.
In the corner!
In here.
And you take it.
Sleep now.
First strike! I'll edge you!
Time away. It's over.
I'm ready.
Where are you going?
Shouldn't have messed with me!
Sweet dreams. Here's a Beyond astral energy. Full throttle.
So I still had room to grow.
We got... some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Huh.
You can make plants grow instantly?
Out of our way.
Here I come! Not today!
Used too much.
From one to all!
So much for sitting this fight out.
If it curls up! Time to get out of the way!
Coming through.
No escape! First strike! Oh, back into defense!
Glad you have your uses.
Demon Lash!
Here's
I'll show you how useful I can be! I'm on it! Rising Phoenix! Pierce through!
Reflect on thy
Try
truth.
this! They smite with blackened
Here,
blade!
let me help.
Is this it? Forgive me.
Anything in armor is all mine! Rotating up! Tear you apart!
I'm only getting started. Dance in the wind. Feel.
Tear you apart!
Sleep now. Cyclone. Dance in the wind. Sleep now. Crossblade. Blah blah blah. Sleep now. In here. I'll be saving this one.
Here and now!
Cyclone. Raging Cascade.
I'll do it!
Kisara, frozen.
Hammer!
Here goes. Only getting. Here's another. I'm only getting started.
A
Light
scream
astral
bathed
energy!
in
There!
blood.
Photon blast! Mega ray! Wind astral energy!
I'll tear you apart!
Raging storm!
Super swallow dance!
It's over! Electric mega ray!
Bathed in blood.
Rending you!
Here I go! I'm only getting started. Mega ray! One more!
No further! Blow away! Big blast!
Lightning condemned! Sleep now. Mega ray! In here! Divine savior! Mega ray! Not so smug now. You fight better at it. The further away, the better. You and I both.
There's always room for improvement.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
This flavor. Why, it rivals the cooking of my own chefs in the palace.
Haha, that's embarrassing. Imagine being too stupid to unmute your mic. Oh man, that's just my life. How are you, Anne? God damn it. But yeah, so how you been? Oh man. I feel like it doesn't matter how long I do this, I will always screw up that way. Now what was I doing? I need to give this a shield. Have you had any time off? But I'm still gonna make fun of myself for it. And nothing can stop me. Aha! Enhance! Yeah. Have you had any time to yourself recently? Just sit back, chill, have the fun. Ooh, more attack is always nice. Okay, before I get too into this, I should probably skedaddle. Oh? Oh. Okay, well, always that for you. Oh god, I have 5,000 on you? Whoa, okay. Time to start spending. Oh my gosh, she gets water astral lights, astral arts. Ah. That could be useful. What were you able to play, at least? Haha! Goddess of kindness. Healer. She doesn't really need a boost gauge up. Oh, right, that's what I was gonna get with you. So you can chill for now. I have a crap ton with law. That could be used for you. I guess that's more if I ever play law. Whoops, that was stupid of me. I meant to get these two.
I'd like to check their wares if you don't.
I do mind, actually, Dohalim. We're gonna do something else. Ooh. Baby.
Mind.
Borderlands. I remember when Eagle and I were playing Borderlands 2, I think. Let me see. Was it Borderlands 2? Yeah, we were playing Borderlands 2. That was some crazy shit. I don't like that. I'm gonna skedaddle.
Finally made it.
What's SOT though?
Hey, look
I
at
just
that
being
enemy.
stupid?
It's shining.
Haha, we're gonna avoid that enemy, Manuel. I don't want to go cry in the corner right now. Hey guys, how you doing? Yoink. No. Can we talk about nerds? Hey guys. Should I fight you? No.
My face is starting to sting. And my throat feels super parched.
Drink water.
Here, have some water.
Yeah!
Just make sure you don't drink too much.
Thanks.
Alvin! He's a Hydra homie.
You want some too, Shion? Oh, wait. I bet you're hungry more than anything, aren't you?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
Whee! Can't follow me down here. Are you alone? You are alone. Beat him up!
This one's mine.
Begin! I'll smash you! The Tempest engulfs you! You're finished! Are those rocks and skin? Here I come! Elusive deity! Let's tear them up! Aim for the weak spot! It's over!
Yeah, I will. Oh no.
Here I come!
That's it.
Demon Lash!
Breaking your core.
Do it! I'm ready!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Zoo.
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Hey guys, how you doing? Where are we going? Oh, this is the right way? I don't want to go this way. Oh.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
First strike! That freaking does it! Flame inside me yearns to be let free! I'm
Mighty thick is armor.
Oh.
Negative blind!
Yeah.
Why can't they just sit still? Do it! All yours, Kisara! Not a chance!
Thank you.
Swallow dance! Sonic thrust!
Water,
Wind!
hear my call.
Everlasting no armor! Stop
Punch him,
me.
Law.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Sonic thrust!
Oh,
Try this!
Now I'm in the groove.
An astral art?
That's my cue. Do it.
Look sharp!
Yes.
Lightning tiger blade! See that? That training is paying off!
Oh, they got the other guy.
Bloody howling! You're finished! That freaking does it!
Oh god, I'm gonna stay right.
The marksman handles it.
Okay, here I go. Pierce through! I'm not done! Shine! Radiant light!
Spin to
I'm
death.
ready! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Beautiful.
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Oh. More plants. That means I can jump down recklessly. Recklessly? Wreck it. Recklessly! What are words? Guys, I really want that chest.
I won't forgive you.
You're mine! This one's all mine! I'm not done! Come one, come all! No further! Here I come!
You have to aim for the bright area on their back.
Thank you, Ren. Well,
Go for the weak point.
All back in their defenses!
Glad you have your uses.
I want to poke you.
You'll soon see about that.
Yeah, words are overrated. They're way too hard anyways. Spin to win!
Now I'm in trouble.
Law, can you not die? That'd be very stupid.
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough of it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Catapult! Here I come! Tempering wing! I'll crush
Yeah! Punch him, Law!
Lightning
Right in the dick.
reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Oh god, you even came down.
I'm on it!
Do it.
I'll tear you!
Astral energy.
Say no more! Now!
Words are way too hard. Sometimes you just gotta do a thing.
Rending blast!
Here.
Blast him, Shion. Thank you.
I'm not done! Severing wind! Do it! Kisara!
Yeah!
Commander of heaven! Phoenix Cyclone! Not a chance!
Who's next?
Lunar Rondo! Watch this!
Sometimes you just gotta not bother with words.
Swallow dance! Negative gate! You're mine! I'm ready! Kisara! Commander
Woo,
of heaven!
baby.
Phoenix Cyclone!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Armor for me? Nope, armor for Kisara. Eh? Eh? What? I am confusion. The hell did I just get? A light armor. Oh! It is Kisara. It's just worse.
That equipment should come in handy.
Nope, it will not come in handy, Shion. It is actually useless. How very upsetting. I don't have any spaghetti. Later, nerds.
Ah,
Ow.
guess I misread the landing.
Oh. Hey guys. Woo, 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 woo. I win. Oh my god. Moshinderu.
I won't
Charge.
Never have I been so popular.
Winrel.
Can you take it? Come on.
Wait. Ann, are you actually waiting on spaghetti right now?
I'm only getting started. I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
Dragon Swarm! All yours! Dragon Swarm! I'm on it!
Do it.
I mean, obviously I knew that. That's why I mentioned spaghetti.
Training's paying off!
Because I'm just that big brained. I can sense when someone is getting spaghetti.
Leave the enemy's armor to me.
It's a special gift.
No complaints here.
Uh oh. Don't bomb me.
Roll now.
I'm ready.
Rending you apart.
Clearly, I'm just so big brained I can sense it.
Do it.
That's how that
In
works.
an instant! Impact Block!
Holy crap, 6666 damage. I think
We're
the
a
devil's on my
pretty
side,
lethal
but who
combination,
does?
aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner.
He can make rocks?
This bridge will hold itself together, right?
Most definitely. Though I won't make any promises.
Which one is it?
Dohalim! Wait. You can't say that. And a nice brand new cloak for Winbell. She deserves it. More places for me to jump down and suffer. I love it. They don't know I'm here. Alright, let me go over there. Always watching, Mike Wazowski. Always watching. Hey guys! Wait, we can talk about this!
Let's see what you've got.
I lied.
Hear my
Eat
call.
this!
Eat this. Demon
Ow.
Okay, I'll run you through! Try this!
Rolling blood. Rending you apart.
Perish.
I'll heal you all.
Wait.
Be my guest!
Thank you, Shion.
I'm only getting started.
You wanna go, Buster?
I'm not done!
One more. Mega ray.
Now I'm real mad.
Easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Yeah, they really just said they chose only violence.
Crush you.
Oh yeah.
Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Woohoo!
Do it. Astral energy.
So, anyways,
No more!
Well then, let's keep moving.
hey guy.
Let's see
Monster
what you've
Hunter.
got.
I'm not done!
It's not as open in its combat as Monster Hunter is. You know, using the entire arena or map, I should
Now
say.
you see what I can. Now I'm in the
This
groove.
one's mine. Go for the weak point.
No, really, Shion, I couldn't tell. This is over. I will spin to win.
Hear my call.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
110 hits.
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
No. Was I here already? No.
It's crazy to see rocks melt before our eyes.
Watch where you're going, everyone. If you fall, there will be nothing left of you.
Exactly. So don't try anything funny.
Get kited,
Especially you,
bitch.
Law. No pushing anyone, not even as a joke.
I'm not a little kid.
Oh, this is the right way to go. I don't want to be here. Uh oh.
Gotta break through! I'm not done! Burn it hell!
Not on my watch.
I'll run you through!
Uh oh. Hey guys, can we talk about this sometime? Stop with the giant fist of death.
Ensure you survive this.
Go for the weak point.
Spin to win. Law, do me a favor and don't be bad.
Now you see what I can
I'm
do.
not done! I'm not done!
Oh.
Amazing.
I'm just getting started.
Oh,
Crush you!
he's going for it. Oh, beautiful.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Angry.
In an
Oh.
instant!
Impact rock!
We work well together. Like a finely timed waltz.
Okay, here I go. Watch this!
Try this!
You're mine.
Explosive!
Art expert coming through.
Holy shit.
Here's a healing art.
You're finished!
No.
Now I'm in trouble.
You're blind.
Struck!
Oh, the damage is so nice.
You're mine!
Spin to win.
Commander of Heaven!
Oh my, I love that.
Here's a healing art.
Little Rondo is so fun.
Flame inside me!
Wait. Ow.
You like me?
Here I come!
Oh, I just knocked him on his ass.
I'm not done!
Thank you, Shion.
Now I can let loose! Severing wing! Luna Rondo! You're mine! I'm not done!
Never miss.
I'm moving! Blow them away!
Bam.
That!
My turn! Acceptable.
You shouldn't have messed with me!
Take this!
Don't leave!
Oh yeah.
Blow them away!
Beautiful.
I can feel my power growing!
However, because this is actually the right way, I'm gonna go the other. Oh, let's make the bridges. I might as well make them now while I'm here.
I didn't
Ooh,
know
chest.
you had that sort of trick up your sleeve, Dohalim. I would have figured rocks and plants would be too different for...
Yeah, that's an upgrade. I put it on, right? Yes, I did.
you to handle both.
And... oh, this is just to skip to the end. Okay, time to go back. Ooh. Oh. I saw enemies over there. I'm like, I can go. I can fight. I can cry. Hey guys, how you doing? Yeah! Let's... wait, where are the enemies? Oh, there they are. Wait! Ooh! I just juked them off. Wait, I'm sorry! Oh! Whoa! You tried so hard, and you failed. Ha ha ha! I will run past you guys too. Doink. Ooh, pineapple gel. My favorite thing in the world. Okay, I couldn't get past these guys.
Take this!
I'm not done!
Don't mind if I do.
Deity! You see what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Blending flash!
Begin! All deity! I'll smash you!
You know, it's funny you mention that. I'm gonna cross you anyways.
A thrilling performance.
Uh-oh.
Crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Angie.
Eat this! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis. Water. Hear my
Hell yeah. Oh god. Wait. Ooh. That's right. Yep. Perfect guarded.
Win! Catapult! You're mine!
Follow there!
Struck! Rising Falcon!
Deity!
No bond can break this night!
Oh, now you're talking!
Oh no. No, we failed.
I'm not done!
Spin to win.
Eagle Ray can't get out of this! I'm ready!
It's over.
Dunzo.
Extra energy. Full throttle.
Hey, what's up, Kindle? How you doing?
A comfortable win.
A comfortable win. Indeed. It was, as some would say, easy as pie. Oh, gold gels. Hell yeah. I appreciate the hell out of that. Oh, baby. That sounds about right. Okay.
Callous. Calcified.
Whee!
Calaglia.
What kind of poem is that?
A sparse one.
Really, Dohalim? You're kinda stretching it with the poem there. I don't think that went too well. Ooh. You see, that's what happens when you do those unnecessary difficulties. Alright, later, Ann. Have a good one. Oh, boss fight time. Almost got it killed. Like I said, not worth it. I mean, I know the experience is better, but... Alright. And remember to stay hydrated. Oh god! Hey guy, what's the big deal? Oh. Yeah. That would do it. Wait a minute.
What the hell is that thing?
That kind of looks like the spirit vessel.
Probably that monster Nath warned us about, if I had to guess.
Do you think this might have been where one of those lights that shot out of the wedge landed?
But why this location? If the purpose of the wedge is to harvest Dana's astral energy.
We can figure that out later. If that thing gets into town, it's going to cause chaos. We need to take it down and move on.
It's not gonna cause chaos, it's gonna kill everything and burn everyone to the ground.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone.
Ooh, that was a perfect dodge.
Eat dirt.
Suddenly turning tail doesn't seem so ridiculous.
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Are you?
Do you even have to ask? Of course I'm scared.
Focus up before we become that thing's lunch.
It's summoned Zoogle?
Oh,
Take care of them while keeping an eye on it.
guys, are you kidding me? Are you that brain dead?
Resuscitation! Will this work?
Pride is my downfall.
They legit just ran into that giant ball of fire. Oh my lord.
Here I go. Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Well, I'm here to stop it. Denied!
Confiscated!
Ow.
Not today.
You're mine!
Healing circle!
Ow.
There! Go!
I really hope we don't have to summon this thing.
I can carve through all.
This guy's an asshole.
Just getting started. Elusive deity.
Dragon Swarm!
Healing circle!
Demon
Try
Leg.
this!
Eagle Leg.
A thrilling performance.
Severing Wing!
Oh god.
Blue escape!
Everlasting
Healing circle!
I'm on. Negative
Here I come!
Hey buddy, hate to break to you, but your beam doesn't do anything.
We've all got enough on it.
Blue escape!
Yes, ma'am. Negative change.
Lunar Rongo!
Ready and rarely.
Jesus Christ.
I'm on.
I think they have more health than you usually do.
No further. Big blast.
Win!
I'll smash you.
I guess because
Leave
it
the
summoned
charges
it.
to me.
Oh god.
Lunar Rongo!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free.
Oh god.
Not today! Take this! Sonic
The
Thrust!
Witch Lord?
Tear him up.
Sonic Thrust! Win!
Ooh, there's the core break.
Don't escape me.
Marksman handled this.
Here I come!
Witch Lord.
I'm only getting started.
Is it Witch Lord?
Whirlwind smash. I'm ready.
Light burst forth.
Oh! Oh, you took out Almadria, the bitch. Oh, that's what you mean by... Oh, that's what you mean by Lord.
Should have
Okay.
messed with me. I'm on it.
I was like, Witch Lord? What the heck is that?
I'm not done! Severing wing!
Yeah, no, fuck Almeida. She's a crazy psycho bitch.
Crush you!
There's nothing redeeming about her. Anyway.
Tenebrous claw!
Here's a healing art.
What you threw? You're mine! I'm not done! Severing wing! Here I come!
Hitting pile driver!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Now I'm in the groove!
I'm not done!
Can't be happening.
Are you kidding me, Shion? Jesus Christ.
You'll pay
Feel
for
the
that!
medicine working.
I wish the AI was a little bit smarter.
Lunar Rondo!
Here's a healing art.
Can't get out of
Like,
this!
I don't expect him to be as good as I am, but come on.
Take this! I'm not done!
Go. You're
Demon
fine.
Blast! Phoenix Phoenix!
Ooh, baby.
I'll heal you.
Fluidity of your movements is simply incredible.
I'm not done!
To break this night. There you
Here's
go!
my
So much for
art.
sitting this fight out.
Oh, baby.
Complaint, I hear.
No, that is silly.
Lunar Rondo!
Don't mind if I do.
Far enough! Oh, now you're talking!
Be let free! You picked the wrong fight!
Hitting pile driver!
Here I go. What's in the sky is mine.
Crush!
Oh, boy.
Here I go.
Hey, buddy, how you doing, guy?
Woo!
Hitting pile driver!
Pierce through!
Now I'm in the groove! Begin!
Blending blast! Severing wing!
Amazing.
Lunar Rondo!
What is?
I'll tear you
Oh,
apart!
that hurt.
Swallow dance!
Here's a healing art.
Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
Sorry to trouble you.
Lunar Rondo!
I didn't want to put you out.
What are friends for if we can't depend on one another?
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
You're mine! I'm not done! It's over!
I don't know why.
Get toasty!
Yeah, get toasty against the enemy that's
Hold
made
on
of
to your
fire.
arts. Here I come.
Hey, what are you doing, guy?
Here come more.
More?
Just have to keep fighting.
Oh god, there's 5 of them.
Arts to me.
No complaints here! No further! Eat this! Whirlwind Smash!
You're mine!
Can you take it?
Do it! Kisara!
Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
Yeah, that's gonna hit some others.
One more.
Move it!
What? What?
Not in your dreams.
What the heck? Why were they flying so high? What? Okay, what the heck? No, 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 no.
Harder! Take
Here's
this!
a healing art.
Not a chance! I have no limits!
First aid.
Okay, here I go!
Bloody howling!
Sonic thrust! Pierce through! Dragon form! Severing wing! Dragon form! Severing wing!
What? I got the knife, man. Mystic Art? That was weird.
Pierce through! Try hit!
Big blast!
Resist deity!
Confiscated.
Eagle ray!
Like I say, that was kind of rude.
Pierce through! Sonic thrust!
Ow,
Dragon
Jesus.
form!
Here I go. It's over.
I'm not...
No, 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 no.
Water. Hear my call. Red.
Here I go!
For the win!
Oh, God.
That's my focus!
Oh, we killed them all. Hey, that post, guy.
Reinforcements incoming.
Not a problem.
Well, that was all of them.
Elusive deity!
Blending blast!
Now I'm in trouble!
Where are you going? Hold on to your arts. Here I come. Don't mind if I do.
Hold on to your butts. Oh, God.
Super swallow dance!
Mega ray.
Here I come! Burn!
Swallow dance!
10 more of this and I'll burn out!
No further!
Here I come! Pierce through!
Oh, God.
Take this! Struck!
Good job, don't really get yourself killed, dumbass.
I'm nearly done for.
Now!
Oh, boy.
This should do it!
There's not enough time to heal everyone.
So what do we do? Play dead?
Shut up.
Shut up and be more careful.
Be more defensive.
Ooh.
Forgive me. This is my fault.
God damn it, Shion.
In your deck, Johanny.
Then tonight's meal is on you.
You got it. Nick.
My turn!
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with life. Resuscitation.
Whoop, whoop.
No harm to being interrupted.
Dohalim, dodge.
Dragon Swarm! Ignite! Take this!
Here's a healing.
Dragon Swarm!
First aid.
Now, let me
Now you see what I can do.
This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
Oh,
There's still
God.
more to go.
Take this.
No escape! You're finished!
If it's in the sky, it's mine. I'll tear you
Never
apart.
miss! Sonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm!
Ripping you apart.
Water, hear my call.
No!
Far enough. Do it, Arch.
Yes.
Astral energy.
Oh my God.
Now! Take it! My turn!
Finally, I'm the last guy.
Ignite! Whirlwind!
Oh my God, we're down 2. Oh God.
You're my...
Watch this.
That did it.
Not in your dreams.
I'll tear you apart! Here I come! Super Swallow Dance!
Guys, are you kidding me? What am I supposed to do about this?
I hope this medicine works as promised.
Swallow Dance! You're mine!
These fists have got your name on them.
Dragon Swarm!
Will this help?
Shivering Wing! Lunar Roller Dance!
Oh my
Can't
God, are
hear.
you kidding me?
Couldn't make it in time.
I'll crush you.
This is ridiculous.
Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw. Eat this. From beyond, you're done. Imbue this vanquished soul with love. Resuscitation.
Here's a healing art. First aid.
Blow
You're
away.
mine!
Water, hear my
Nothing
call.
gets by me. Now you see what I can do.
You're mine! Struck! Dragon Swarm!
Catapult.
Oh God, this is such a rough fight. Oh God. Oh, that was just fire.
Healing circle.
You require a hand. I really
It's
owe you
over.
one.
Mega ray.
I'll tear you apart. No further.
Stay broken.
Denied.
Swallow Dance!
I will break you into infinity.
Shivering Wing!
Here I
Lunar
go.
Rongo!
Ow.
Lunar Rongo!
I've let you all down.
God, no. Damn it. Come on.
Bring you back from death. This.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Ah, right.
I'll heal you all.
Lunar Rongo! Totally! In an instant!
Oh,
Impact
Lord.
Rock!
Shine. Radiant light. Force of regeneration. Regenerate.
It's about to strike.
Look sharp, everyone!
Are you kidding me?
Everyone all right?
We won't surrender. We won't retreat. Not yet.
No, we're not all right. We're all dying.
Whatever you do, just please stay safe. Resuscitation!
How are we supposed to take on something so big?
I'll handle it.
Alvin!
Watch and learn!
Oh, baby. Ho ho ho! What are you up to? Oh! Wow. Damn, get wrecked, nerd.
Everyone okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Stay hydrated.
That thing scared the pants off me.
It felt like it had a different aura than other Zeugles, didn't it?
Yeah. It wasn't like the one that Almadria sicked on us either.
Its elemental astral energy variance was out of this world. It was like fighting a lord.
I guess it's safe to assume that if it came out of the wedge, it must have played some part in helping harvest astral energy. But what?
Hell yeah.
Perhaps a living spirit vessel? It's plausible, given the location. Or it may be part of a new force dispatched to regain control of Dana.
If we assume that monster was one of the 4 beams of light, We must have prevented something from taking place here.
I'd like to think so, knowing how much grief it gave us. But at least with that out of the way, we can keep moving forward now. Let's go.
Hell yeah. Oh? Oh, baby. Ooh. Definitely a faster charge. And incineration wave. Incineration wave? Oh.
I can feel my power growing!
Okay. There's something past here, though. Man, that thing was huge. Oh. I think I know exactly what this key leads to. Orbius Colagnia, liberated. Oh.
Hey, is that it over there?
Oh, there's a ship! How the fuck did you get here, buddy? Ah. Beautiful. Okay, so Kisara's the only one without her best weapon right now. The red shield. I guess I should manage my ranch now.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
Okay. Save. Because I assume it's gonna be cutscene. Whoa! Oh no. Okay. Bringing back any memories, Alphen?
Alphen?
Did you remember something?
No, but I have seen this starship before. This is it. This is the ship I traveled in when I escaped from Lenegis.
Nice.
3 centuries later, and it's no worse for wear. I'll take a look at the internals.
Damn! I'm amazed it still works at all after all this time.
The past meets the present.
You are the past, Alphen.
I really am from a different time and place.
Yeah, but you've got us now, Alphen.
Not
Aw,
only
Monroe.
that, but you've helped out so many people, too.
Law's right. Rinwell too. You're one of us now. No more carrying the weight of history on your shoulders. You're a part of this world.
Right?
God, you're so base, Kisara.
Thanks, you guys.
Campfire!
How's it look?
It should fly. All internal systems seem to be operating. However, considering how long it's remained inactive, I suspect it will take some time before it's ready for takeoff.
How much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not what I'd call my forte, so I'd rather not hazard a guess.
So we've just got to sit around here and wait? I'm terrible at waiting.
That's because you're a child. Oh, but how about we use this time to prepare and gather supplies for the trip?
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back from Lenegis once we leave. We should prepare ourselves for every possible scenario before we go.
Yes, we should.
Let's try not to stay away too long. I'd hate for anything to happen to the place while we're gone.
Either we race ahead, or we take due precaution to ensure we have no regrets. I shall leave it up to you as to how we proceed, Alphen.
Works for me.
Shion? What's wrong, Shion? You're not talking, Shion. Eh. It says action thing. Meh.
It's funny, isn't it?
What is?
All this. When we first started this thing, did you ever imagine we'd be going to Lenegis? After all, this is the sort of thing I was rebelling against when I ran away from home, right?
I'm sure Zephyr would be proud if he knew what his son was doing right now.
And a little shocked, too.
We're defying the order of things that have persisted for 300 years. Deep down, I knew our journey would lead to confronting Lenegis.
We're gonna beat it
Yeah,
up.
you maybe, but you're a Renan. The rest of us can barely even picture what it means to leave Dana.
No offense to Shion and Dohalim, but it's worth remembering we're heading into enemy territory.
No offense taken, and this is no picnic for me either.
Yeah.
Remember, our aim is to ensure that both Lenegis and the Renan homeworld leave Dana alone for good. I don't think we'll be able to avoid a fight.
Is there no way we can talk them into leaving us alone?
Most likely not.
The people of Lenegis?
Sure.
Oh,
I mean,
oh yeah.
We found a way to make it work with Shion and Dohalim, right?
Her alt armor is so
And it's not
good.
just us. If places like Menancia can do it, then why can't we?
Because there are still many of my kind who believe it was right and natural that Rena reigns over Dana. There are those on Lenegis who have never stepped foot on Dana. I doubt whether they'd even listen to Danans.
Look, none of us want to fight. But these are the same people who fired that wedge down on Dana. What happens next is on them.
Right. We're not going to sit back and wait for them to oppress us again.
Right.
Don't forget, there's also a good chance the Red Woman is somewhere on Lenegis.
Yeah.
And wherever she is, we should find the Renasalma too.
That's right. If we can take it back, then Shion can finally get rid of her thorns. Shion?
Huh? Yeah.
Are we finally gonna confront her on it? No, you guys really shouldn't sleep sitting up like that. Kinda fucks you up.
Where? Shion?
Uh-oh, Shion probably went inside the
Where'd
ship.
Shion go?
Oh,
How
no,
could
she's
she?
right here. I thought she went inside the ship. Not gonna lie.
Shion. Shion! It's your thorns? But why? You okay? Just now, it looked like you used your maiden powers to suppress your thorns. You can really do that?
What the hell?
Stay out of my way.
What the hell?
Wait a second. Are you planning to go alone?
Shut up!
Why would you do this?
I told you to shut up!
Do you really think you can beat Alphen?
I won't let you.
I mean it.
I refuse to let you.
I won't tell you again. Move or I'll shoot.
If that's the case...
Then go ahead and shoot me!
Do it, pussy. No balls. Or maybe just talk to us. Guess they heard the commotion. I guess he did just shout, so probably would wake
Do
him
you
up.
remember back when I was stabbed? By Rolron?
Yeah, pissed him off.
Yeah. I thought for sure that he had killed you back there.
That wasn't the first time.
Huh?
The first time was when I was only a child. After that, no matter how often, I just couldn't die.
Couldn't die? So you're immortal? How's that even...
I believe you, Shion. But tell me how... How is something like that possible?
My thorns. They're me, but at the same time not. They're part of me. I have no idea why, but my thorns will never let me die. At least not before I'm meant to.
You can't die before your death?
When my thorns free themselves, it will be my death. I've seen it. A darkness that swallows up everything until nothing remains. It's a vision of oblivion I can't escape. I want to believe it's all just a bad dream. But no matter what I tell myself, I know it's not.
Yeah, but you... Wait. The whole reason you needed the Renaissance was to get rid of your thorns, right?
If I burn away what's inside, then what will happen to the rest of me? Right. Either way you look at it, I'm going to die. But if I am going to die, I figure I can at least take my thorns out with me. That's what I've been after this whole time.
That's why you turned your back on your fellow Renans and chose to fight with us, isn't it? And while we've all been fighting to keep on living, you have been with us fighting desperately to die.
That was the plan. But then I met all of you. And before I knew it, I didn't want to die anymore.
Shion.
Shion, don't lose hope yet. We'll find a way to save you. There's still time to.
It's pointless.
Why?
Because the darkness won't just consume me. The truth is, it will consume all of existence as well. It was only a suspicion at first, but ever since the Red Woman triggered my maiden powers, I've been more certain than ever before. It was then that I finally came to realize my powers were holding my thorns in check the entire time. But they don't anymore. Not since Lenegis, when the wedge fell. Every day, I feel the thorn's power growing stronger inside of me. Pretty soon, I won't be able to hold them back anymore. And when that happens,
They will consume all existence.
And that's why you wanted to leave by yourself. You planned To find the Renaissance on your own, and sacrifice yourself to stop the thorns.
But that's... too much. It's way too much.
When this all began, I didn't care what happened to me or anyone else. And what happened to the Renans or the Danans didn't matter to me at all. I know I have to die, but I don't want to. Not now that I have this. I wish we had never met. Then I wouldn't have to feel this way.
Shion!
Alvin?
Living for the sake of dying is no better than being a slave. How can you endure this?
Alvin.
It's not fair. I don't care what anybody says. I won't let it happen. We can fight this. Fight until the end together. Isn't that what you said to me before?
Even if it should mean that it'll be the end of everything else, too?
I have not unlocked any of the
Shion.
cards.
What do you want? It's your decision, ultimately. But if you decide not to fight fate, I will. Even if I have to do it alone.
No, you won't be alone. I'll fight as well.
Count me in as well. I want to be a force for good, not hate.
And me too. I meant it with all of my heart when I told you before. Neither of you are alone in this at all.
You guys...
And I, for one, don't believe this venture is without hope.
Huh?
Shion is the descendant of a maiden from 300 years ago. Given the circumstances, it seems very likely that those events have some connection to her thorns. The true nature of which, I imagine we will discover as we make our way to Lenegis and uncover the truth of what's unfolding here.
I take it you mean we might find a way to get rid of her thorns and she'll live?
It's certainly possible. Though I suspect the nature of the Sovereign is connected somehow.
So be it. I've already lost everything I had once. And I won't let it happen again. Shion. No matter what happens from now on, we're right here with you.
I know.
All of us are.
I actually was
You are
tearing up.
not alone.
You guys. You're all so stubborn.
I don't know, man. This has the same feels of Luffy said speech to Velvet.
Thank you.
Oh, Shion.
For right now, and a little while longer, I just want to hold on to this dream. And most of all, more than anything else, I want to be with all of you. So let's go. On to Lenegis.
It's such a good series. And no, what news? Oh, they're making an anime for it. All right. Ah, Dohalim. That's awesome.
The end of the world. It's hard to believe, isn't it?
I believe Shion is telling the truth.
As a friend, yes, I want to believe her. Everything that's happened seems to point towards some sort of great danger that's lurking ahead of us. Still, it's hard to
I mean,
fathom
I
something that
appreciate
could
it.
usher outright doom to the world.
No, I understand. Even Shion doesn't seem to know exactly what will happen to bring it all about.
We have so many pieces of the puzzle in our hands, so many clues, yet the complete picture eludes us.
So where do her thorns fit in then?
Well, I imagine they must sit at the very center of it all. You remember the voice we all heard while we were inside the wedge, don't you?
Yeah, I remember. It was the will of Dana's astral energy come to life. Well, that's what we all thought.
Right.
Yeah.
And from that, we're able to hypothesize how vast concentrations of astral energy can become sentient. Let's return to when we found Shion in Pelagian.
So you think those thorns might be alive too? That their will is what keeps her from dying? But why would they want to destroy the entire world?
As for that, I really cannot say for certain. Its goals still remain a mystery. It may be a mere fluke that her maiden powers have been able to contain it thus far.
Uh-oh.
You know, I've noticed since we've met that you like figuring out riddles.
Can you blame me? When one realizes that the world they once thought to be true is but a mere facade, they can't help but seek the truth. Especially when that deception has led to others getting hurt.
Fair enough, man.
So, Halim?
I imagine the remaining pieces of the puzzle that we seek rest somewhere within Lenegis. As for what the final picture will look like, who can say? I think it's best we not dwell on it too much for the...
Right.
This game's story is so fucking good. Alright, Kisara, you're next. Do-do-do.
How you holding up?
Who, me?
Yes, you. You took a hit from those thorns again, didn't you?
Oh, that? That was nothing.
Compared to what Shion's going through, you mean? Still, even if you yourself might be willing to endure that kind of pain, that doesn't mean Shion wants to have to see you get hurt by her thorns, you know?
Yeah, I know. I'll be careful.
Shion doesn't know how lucky she is to have you around, you know? Dashing in to save her at the last minute.
Yeah, very funny.
I'm being serious. You went up and held her close like you still had that mask on, and you didn't even bat an eye. She really needed that. That's what I mean when I said you saved her. Just like you did with the rest of us.
I just want for Shion what we all have. The ability to touch someone without the fear of killing them. Those thorns have robbed her of the kind of everyday things we all take for granted. And it's not right.
Yeah.
You can say that again. It may be normal for us, but that doesn't make it any less special or important for her. I hope she gets what she wants. I have my own dreams. But a world without her, where she dies so we can all survive, isn't a world I want to live in.
I agree.
Agreed. It's like more and more keeps getting taken from her, and
no.
I'm done with it.
Am I a generic protagonist? Looks like my lost sock
Did
is
you
turdy.
know?
You mean about Shion?
Yeah, I didn't have the slightest idea. I mean, every once in a while I thought something seemed a little off. It's like a completely different world was spinning around me and I couldn't even see it.
You and me both. I mean, I knew something was bothering her, but I could never quite figure out what it was.
You? But you're the one always looking out for her, aren't you?
That's what I thought. But in reality, I didn't understand it all. What I thought was helping and being there for her was actually just driving her into a corner.
At least you figured it out in time though, right?
I don't think we're out of the woods yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. We brought her back from the edge, and we're going to stop those thorns from taking her. No matter what.
Yeah, with all of us together, there's nothing we can't handle. Shion, the world, we can save everyone. And I mean it when I say we, Alphen.
I know. No lone wolfing.
Hey, you're the expert on what my dad would say.
Zephyr, I don't think that he'd have that much to say, to be honest. You're your own man now, Law. And you've already made up your own mind about what you want.
I guess he couldn't say anything even if he wanted to.
Law.
Sorry. I guess those of us amongst the living have enough problems to deal with, don't we? We'll need all our strength to save Shion. I'll probably end up worrying again at some point. But I guess I'll think it over more then. That okay?
Law
Yeah,
is a
I think it
baby.
is.
He's a little baby. Renwell.
Can't sleep?
After everything we just heard, how could I?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Xian's had to deal with so much on her own. Even when we were all laughing and celebrating, she just kept quiet and didn't say anything. I thought she was keeping her distance because of her thorns. That it was because she didn't want to hurt anybody by getting too close. I just figured that that was the type of person she was, you know? But it turned out to be none of that. All this time, she felt like she had to die and sacrifice herself for the greater good. But even then, she didn't think she could say anything to us about it.
I know.
She was so alone this entire time. How could I call her a friend and yet be so completely blind to everything she was going through?
I'm sure it made her happy, knowing you were there for her.
You really think so?
Yeah, I do. If she didn't think of us as friends, I don't think she could have ever opened up to us like that. You were a good friend to her before, and you'll be an even better one now.
Yeah, I really hope so. I want to be the best I can for her. When you think about it, we were all alone in our own way, but over time, we've all found ways to let each other into our lives. I hope Xian's able to do that one day too. No, I mean, I hope she's able to do that more. Lots and lots more. I think it'd be really nice if we could all just be there to support each other when it really counts. And forget about our grudges and pain.
Rinwell.
Yeah. Oh, man. Alright. Xian. Up. Cutscene time. You need hugs?
Hey, you doing all right?
Oh, she's smiling.
I seem to cause nothing but worry. As much as I try to look like I have things under control, everyone still worries about me.
You're not the only one.
Hey, do you remember the first time you said I was your friend?
No? When was that? Sorry, I can't remember.
That's okay. It came so naturally to you, I'm not surprised you forgot. I was different back then. The Danans were not even people to me, and I knew I would always be alone. But in that room with Deadime, when you called me your friend, it just shattered the wall that I'd built up around me. Because until that moment, I'd only seen you as a means to an end. I thought of you as a way to use the blazing sword, and to obtain the Renis Alma. But after that day, one time became two, and before I knew it, you'd made a habit of calling me and Dohalim your friends. It didn't matter that we were Renans. You cared about us as you would any other people. Then, everyone else started to call me their friend too. To think of me as their friend. Before then, I never even dreamed I could have that. I didn't want to die and lose you all. But I also didn't want to live if it meant you would all die in my place.
Xian.
But then I realized I'd only really been thinking of myself that entire time. After saying how I felt, and hearing what you all had to say, I finally understood that.
Can't
Don't
say I
worry,
care much
it's
for,
okay. I'm not
card
planning on
games.
dying anymore. I've met too many people along the way who I truly care about to give in now.
Good.
So I'll fight. For Dana and for myself. I'll fight against my fate to preserve our future. And I'll win, come hell or high water.
Damn right you will, Xian.
I don't know how we're going to do it, but I won't let the world end because of me.
It's going to be a long, hard road ahead, Xian. Our fight won't be over until everyone, both Danans and Renans, can finally live in peace. But I swear I'll be there with you until the very end.
Thank you.
Aw, Shion. She's so
Remember
cute
what we
now.
learned back in Calaglia? There's no wall so high that we can't break it down.
Yeah. I think you may be right about that.
Ooh, baby.
Everyone well rested?
No.
Then
We
let's
need
go.
food. We need a chat. Digimon.
Huh? Why are you staring at me?
Oh, we thought we'd turn the tables and critique your appearance for a change.
It's not fair if we're the only ones subjected to it.
What?
Did you guys hear? Apparently, she found that dress of hers in some old ruins.
Alphen, we haven't heard from you yet. Would you care to tell us your verdict?
Sure, I guess. To be honest, when I first saw Shion in that dress, I
Quit it!
was absolutely captivated.
All right, I think that's enough fun for one day.
Fucking with Shion. Okay, look. That song is just... It's gonna get stuck in your head. That's just how it be.
Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
Ooh, Law, Kisara, or Dopalim? That's a tough choice. I think I'm gonna go with Law.
Mind if I join you, Law?
I really
Hey,
want
Law.
Law's second cigar.
About what you said before.
When?
You were telling me how there were things you wished you could have asked your dad. If you want, you can always come to me with your questions.
What brought this on all of a sudden? Don't I already lean on you enough as it is?
Still, there's plenty you would want to ask him if he was still alive, right?
I mean, yeah, but I think you'll have a hard time answering any of them, if I'm being honest.
How come?
I mean, the stuff I want to ask him about is, like, how he met my mom and how he won her over. Stuff like that. Anyway, not really something you can help with, right?
You're right. Sorry, Law. I can't even begin to imagine how to help with that.
You're telling me.
Yeah.
I just wish there was someone experienced I could ask about this kind of stuff.
Yeah, he was definitely that.
Night.
They both are just sad because they have no idea what the fuck to do about the two girls.
You
they
guys
like.
ready to hit the road? I know I am.
We're going to space! Yay! Yeah, Law and Rimbo do make a good couple.
Well, it's the moment of truth.
This lady better hold together once we're up in the air.
Law, don't say that. You're going to jinx us.
Speaking of which, Alphen, this bucket of bolts got a name?
A name? You know, I'm not sure she ever had one. I never really thought about it.
Well, after all the trouble we went through to find her, we should give her one, right? I was thinking something like...
Fall Nights.
Huh?
It means owl in the ancient tongue. Literally, the one drawn to the skies.
I like that.
I like it. Sounds perfect for our little escapade.
Not sure I'm completely convinced, but... Well, it's as good a name as any. From now on, she'll be known as the Fall Knights.
Okay, people. We have two goals. First, we need to get to Lenegis and make the Renans finally leave Dana alone.
I don't know if I can
And then,
see
we need to
Kisara
figure out the truth
Dopalim
behind
as a couple.
Shion's thorns and find a way to save her. Sound good?
Like, Rimbo and Law actually mess with each other, and... I mean,
All
Law
right.
has a clear thing for
Then
her.
let's go.
But when it comes to Kisara and Dopalim, Don't he think like Kisara's a child? Like he has no idea what the fuck he's doing at any moment. Woohoo! We're going to the moon! Going to the moon. Moon ride, moon ride.
You know, I can still hardly believe it.
Believe what?
I mean, just look at it. The whole of existence crammed inside a tiny frame.
Now that you mention it, I guess you're right. It does look more like a painting than a living, breathing world.
From up here, all the struggles we've been through feel so insignificant.
Nothing like realizing how small you are to put everything into perspective. Kinda makes the differences between the Renans and the Danans feel pretty small too, huh?
How much longer until we reach Lenegis?
There are better ways to use your time than napping. We should take a moment to familiarize ourselves with the facilities on board
I
before
want to nap
arrival.
instead.
Good idea. The starship may end up serving as our base of operations once we're down there. Think you'll be all right with the controls?
You mean the one set to automatic pilot? I dare say I'll manage. I'm basically just here to supervise.
In that case, she's all yours.
You mean the one that's set to
Everything
automatic
okay, Shion?
control?
You seem a little different.
Different? Like in a bad way different?
No, not at all. You seem more driven lately, like you found a zest for life. It suits you.
Hello, Doherty, how do you know?
Is something wrong?
No. I was merely thinking how it had been 7 years, that's all.
You mean since you became a lord and left Lenegis? I guess even someone like you can get homesick, huh?
I am as prone to sentimentality as any other. Tell me though, you too have a history with Lenegis. A traumatic one, no less. This trip will probably mean facing up to some difficult emotions.
I'm gonna blow it up.
Doesn't that frighten you?
Well, it is a place where I took the lives of countless people. I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought about it. But I can't keep running forever. The past is what it is. There's no changing that. But the future's what we make it.
I see.
Dohalim?
Forgive me. I was wrong to pry. We have more pressing matters to address. Come back and speak to me when you finish looking around the ship.
Well, I guess that's fair. Alright, Shion.
We'll be going to Lenegis soon.
This must feel like a homecoming of sorts to you, huh? What was life on Lenegis like back then? You know, before you came to Dana.
Let's just say, I don't have many happy memories. I've had thorns my whole life. For as long as I can remember. They called it treatment. But in truth, they were just using me as a guinea pig for their research.
You mean, they experimented on you?
That's right. All I was to them was a riddle to solve. They poked and prodded me, trying to figure out what triggered my thorns or changed the form they took. Day in and day out, every single day, one test after another. I'm still surprised they didn't try to dissect me. The look they gave me whenever one of them touched my skin. How could I forget it? Reeling from the pain, like I was a monster or something. Some existence, huh? A blight on any I touched. Helplessly complicit in their pain. I thought things couldn't get any worse. But then they did. I started to have nightmares, visions of the coming apocalypse. Is it any wonder I lacked a cheery disposition? Unable to so much as touch another soul. Loneliness was my best friend. Sure, I survived, but with the knowledge that one day I'd be swallowed up by oblivion. And that's when it hit me. If I was going to die, then it should mean something. If I have to sacrifice myself to save the world, so be it.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you relive that.
No, it's fine. I'm in a much better place now.
You say it's your destiny to die so that others can live. But why not the other way around? Why shouldn't we be the ones dying to save you?
Are you crazy? Why would you sacrifice your life for
That's exactly my point. Why should you have to give up your life just because you drew the short straw in the destiny stakes? How is that even right? It's that logic that's used to justify slavery, as if some of us were just meant to be sacrificed. This struggle was never about saving only ourselves. But that doesn't mean we have to give up our own lives to save everyone else's either. If we're doing this to protect people, if we're doing this to save the world from destruction,
Yep.
then that has to include saving each other as well.
A world free of sacrifice. That's what you've been fighting for all along, isn't it?
Not just me. We're in this together, remember? This fight is yours too, Xion. If we're going to win, everyone has to win. There can be no room for losers in this fight. How I see it, the true nature of our struggle.
A victory without losers. But that means that a Danon victory over Rena can't be the end. Do you think we can pull it off?
You bet we can pull it off. We have to. It's the only hope we have of things ever changing.
Yeah, you're right. No one's ever changed the future without aiming for the stars. We can do this. Together.
Oh. So these two are together right now. Oh my.
Hey, Alphen, listen to this! So Law and I were just talking, and
Hey, shut up!
And what's got Law all flustered?
only that he's afraid of flying, the big baby. And after all that fuss he made about naming the ship, too.
Hey, I never said I was scared. I just think it's, you know, a little unsettling how we're going to be cruising through space in a glorified tin can. That's all.
It's a starship, dummy. That's what it's supposed to do. I don't think there's anything strange about it.
Well, maybe you're the one with the problem then.
Guys. I'm no expert, but I think we can trust Renan technology. It got me to Dana in one piece, remember?
Oh, that's a good point. If you think so, Alphen, it must be okay. Don't you agree, Law?
Hard to argue with that, seeing how you hitched a ride in one of these things before, Alphen. It's just wrong, okay?
I love these two's dynamic. Ooh. Let me into space. No? Fine. Oh, I can't fit through. Is the game calling me fat? Oh.
You okay? Feeling airsick?
Actually, now that you mention it, not at all. These starships are a remarkably smooth ride.
Glad to hear it. That device there caught your eye, huh?
I was just wondering what it is.
It's a healing pod.
Oh, you don't say. That should definitely come in handy if any of us get injured while we're down there.
And we will.
Alphen?
No, I was just thinking back to when I escaped Lenegis, that's all. Naori laid me inside here.
So, you're saying you got in this thing straight after escaping?
Yes, it sounds crazy, I know. But don't even ask me why I stayed asleep all that time.
That's definitely quite some lie-in, all right. But still, whether you meant to or not, I sure am glad that it's this century that you finally woke up in.
What do you mean?
With the amount of fighting we've done, we would have never made it this far without you. And not only that, but Alphen, can you recall back to what it is that I said to you?
Of course. That's why you came with us, right? To learn what you couldn't at home.
Even in that time,
Yep.
I was well aware that what I was living was a lie. I'll always remember him fondly. But the coexistence we're fighting for isn't for him. The world's bigger than just Menancia. My dream is for all Danons, wherever they might be, to be free. If I've learned anything on this journey, it's that. And the one who brought me along was you, Alphen. I'll forever be grateful to you.
Well, we're not out of this forest just yet. You should probably save your thanks. At least, until we've dealt with the Red Woman.
I know. But whatever we find when we get down there, I'm through looking the other way.
Kisara.
Probably getting a little ahead of myself, huh?
Ah, boy. Whoop, 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 whoop. It's a starship, dummy.
Is everyone about ready?
Before we do,
Kisara has a point.
I'd like to hear more too.
Very well. First and foremost, Of course, it also happens to be a city in its own right. Its social structure is based on a strict hierarchy. Put simply, the strength of an individual's astral arts carries great weight.
Enough to determine someone's social rank, you mean? But astral arts are innate, right?
Well, we know
so
Omega
people's
is one that made
positions
them.
are fixed at birth.
They can be honed with the right training, and there are admittedly other factors at play. But yes,
Although I guess
that's
it's possible that she
basically the
could
gist.
have given Almadria the...
As a
oh,
result,
actually,
family
no.
lines that churn out lords and their contenders wield disproportionate influence.
If
and
you
those
remember,
lineages are treated as nobility.
there's not a single time the Red
Those
Woman
capable of
was ever
only weak
known by the
astral
Lords.
arts are effectively an underclass, denied the right to descend to Dana even if they wanted to.
Remember, Dohalim
Still,
and nor Shion could
even
see
the
her.
lowest rung on the Renin ladder is considered superior to being a Danan.
Thanks for the warning. As a lord, Dohalim must have been pretty high up in the pecking order, right? What about you, Shion?
Come on, you've seen her skill with astral arts. You really need to ask?
Fair point.
On arts alone, you're right. I'd have been sitting pretty. But you're forgetting my thorns. They weren't exactly an invitation to high society.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's refreshing to be around someone who says what they're thinking. Life's less complicated that way.
Jeez, give backhanded compliments much?
Wait a second. Are you? He is! Lost blushing!
I am not!
Of course, separating people into castes based on something arbitrary like arts, as if such simplistic criteria could ever be a measure of someone's worth.
So this Red Woman,
I would wager so. Lenegis is too deeply involved in all this to discard the possibility. Chances are she's also connected to the Renis Alma being stolen from us in Pelagia.
If the Renis Alma is being used to exploit Dana, we need to take it back at all costs.
That red woman's got a lot to answer for.
Whoa.
We're about to land.
If there are clues about your thorns out there, Shion, we'll find them.
All right, let's go. Fight me. Huh? Oh. So what, we're just allowed to land? No fucks given?
There's no one here. I wasn't expecting a welcome mat, but still.
Lenegis's infrastructure is largely automated. Besides, people won't be expecting incoming traffic while the crown contest is still underway.
Fair enough.
do you think anyone realizes that we're here?
Probably.
We may not have received a royal welcome, but I doubt our entrance went unnoticed. Don't let your guard down.
All right.
I really hope we don't have to fight anybody while we're here.
We will.
So now what? And if we're lucky, the Renis Alma too.
There is an area of the city that is accessible only to the sovereigns, known as the Forbidden Zone.
Forbidden?
I don't know, hence my desire to find out. In any case, changing the shape of a huge structure such as Lenegis would have required an immense source of power.
Then you think that source might have been the Renis Alma?
Precisely. Alphen said that he remembered the Renis Alma being used in the spirit channeling ceremony. Whatever the ceremony's purpose, then the Renis Alma might be in the same place as last time. Hiding something of that worth in the residential quarters would only court trouble.
It stands to reason we should be looking somewhere normally out of bounds. Is that it?
Indeed.
But it's been over 300 years since I was made a sovereign.
There's only one way to find out.
Shion's right. Who knows? We might even find a clue to her thorns while we're at it.
All right.
All right.
Beyond that wall lies a city full of Renins.
All right. Now, normally I'd be going for hours longer, but I unfortunately have some things to do to take care of, so I will have to end the stream here for today. Although I will be doing a much longer stream tomorrow. So with that, have a good night, and we will be exploring Lenegis tomorrow and probably suffering right through it. Have a good night. Have a good one, Kindle.